Vikram Pal Singh. First of all, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. In this video, I am going to briefly discuss about body language, which is one of a salient and dominant factor in terms of our personality development. So let's start with body language.
When we are talking about the body language, we need to understand the meaning of the body language first of all. So body language is basically, it's a type of non-verbal communication. It's a non-verbal communication. It means it's a process of communicating with others without the use of any language. For example, communicating with your friends, with some other persons, through your facial expressions, through your body posture, gestures, eye movement, etc. Whenever you communicate with somebody through your body language, more than 80% of your communication occurs through your body language. So we can say that body language, it's a quiet and most powerful language at all. When we are talking about the body language, it covers the basic and important features that we need to focus on. These features while communicating with others through body language. These are the basic features that we need to focus on. So basically, what are these features? First one is physical appearance. I will discuss one by one. First of all, I just want to show what are the various features. So physical appearance, next comes the posture, next comes your gestures, next comes your eye contact, next comes your facial expressions. We can say that these features are important features when we are communicating with someone through body language. So I'm going to discuss these all features one by one. Physical appearance. Basically, what is a physical appearance? Physical appearance means your physical look. Your physical look always conveys to others about you as someone special also. We can say physical appearance as personal appearance also, which is extremely important while communicating with others through your body language. So physical appearance means your dressing sense, right? Your physical appearance, what kind of the physical appearance you are having. Physical appearance also reflects your first impression, which is usually made by you in the first 10 to 20 seconds of your meeting. First comes your physical appearance. You need to appear very smartly when you are communicating with others through your body language. Proper dress up should be there, right? You need to prefer to wear formal clothes when you are communicating with someone through body language. In this feature of physical appearance, you should be very much conscious about few things. I earlier told you that your clothes should be neat and clean. Your hair should be properly combed. You should look fresh all the time. Next comes your posture. Posture means how you hold your body as well as the overall physical form while sitting or standing. This is very important. You note it down while standing and while sitting, what postures you have to make. Posture can convey a wealth of information about how you are feeling. That is whether you are confident, whether you are open, whether you are motivated, etc. So always keep it in mind. In the slide, I think it's visible to all of you that two postures are there. One is sitting posture, one is standing posture. And tick mark is there on the sitting posture, which is right posture tick, and which is a wrong posture marked as a cross. Similarly, standing posture, you need to stand like this whenever you're communicating with someone through the body language. So note it down. Just these are the basic points that you keep in your mind. This is very important. Posture plays a very important role while communicating through the body language. Yeah, next comes the gestures. Gestures basically means the movement of your body parts, especially hands or head, while communicating for the purpose to express an idea. Look into the slide. There are two pictures. One person is holding his hand, right? Another one is explaining, and the next person is watching that person. Always keep in your mind that whenever you are communicating through your gestures, avoid pointing your fingers to the person standing or sitting in front of you. Never point out the finger. That shows the wrong impression, right? Just look onto that slide, the person wearing a coat and hold a mic in his hand. He is explaining some fact to the audience and he is not pointing the finger. He's just considering his hand in that position. So you need to keep this thing in your mind. Never point out your finger to someone when you are communicating through your body language. Yes, eye contact means movement of your eyes. Eye contact again plays a very important role while communicating through a body language. Whenever you are communicating through eye contact, whether you are communicating with a single person or in case you are communicating with two or more individuals, you need to maintain your eye contact at all. No need to make your eye contact with one person. You need to make your eye contact with maximum audience. In case of the 100, 200 audience, number of participants would be there. Practically, this is not possible to make your eye contact with all 200 participants. So, the need is to make eye contact with maximum audience that you can make. Right? So, eye contact is again a very important part while communicating through a body language. Yes, the facial expressions. So you need to make your expressions according to the situation. These are just the facial expressions from your knowledge point of view. First one is anger, then contempt. Contempt means disregard. And then comes disgusted. Disgusted means disagree. Embarrass. Embarrass means shame. Fear. Happy. I wish you all to be happy always, all the time. Neutral. Yeah, pride means some sort of you achieve some big thing and your family feel pride. Sad. Surprised means some unknown situation. Sometimes good surprises are there, sometimes bad surprises are there.
So friends, this was all about the brief explanation of body language from my side. Now it's time to conclude the session. Since during my entire presentation, I have focused on 5 basic features of body language, which are our physical appearance, our gestures, our postures, our eye contact, and our facial expressions. The need of the hour is to put equal focus on all these features of body language at all. Because if we have one good feature of body language and we are lacking in terms of any other feature of body language, then our body language will be considered as a poor body language. So, in nutshell, our body language speaks much louder than our words. Thanks to all of you and wish you all the best.